Yo, what is up, guys? What is poppin'? We are here with IBA Week 1, season 3, I think it is. We just joined the league to have some fun, have some, bring some heat to our battles, and take a couple L's probably, or just win as many games as possible. We'll see about that. But we are here versus Odds. I think he's the commissioner of the league, or co-commissioner, and I think the runner-up from season 2. So probably shouldn't be too bad of a player. But let me tell you in advance, this is the worst league match I've played in at least a year. Like, I was choking on dicks for like 70 turns, it felt like. But we will go over it and we will have a laugh together. So, um, the team I'm bringing is not too heat, I would say. Kinda heat, to be honest, but it's standard Toxapex because, you know, Zadwai is a threat, Sapira is a threat, Holucha is a threat. We got Jirachi here, Wish Protect, U-Turn, and Ironhead, Spadef investment, obviously, for Serp and shit like that, and Ladi, and Finny. Now we got a 26 IV and HP Whimsicott Subseed Encore Moonblast, a pretty cool set. Pretty much can 1v1 everything if he lets me get out a free sub, besides the Superior obviously, but I can just like lock it into Leaf Stone, go into my vault, so that's not a problem. But Scarf Chomp because Scarf Diggersby can be a threat, and like DD Zadwai, which I really expect to come, can be another threat as well. And this thing here checks fairly well. Luxie's Rocky Helmet with enough speed for Adamant Diggersby, with Stealth Rock, U-Turn, and whatever. I got from there Zen Headbutt, I think a knockoff. And Volcarona is a really fat Quiver Dance Sweeper with Roost, Fire MZ, Fire Dance, and Giga Drain. A +2 like just shits on his entire team. I can Quiver Dance up on the Ladi, on the Finny, on a special Zard, on Superior, like it's a sick win con. But as you will see, I will play this fairly badly. But anyway, I lead off with my Garchomp because his only rocket that he could have is Diggersby, and I want to prevent rocks pretty badly. I can't really prevent it here unless I lock myself into Outrage, which has a slim chance to kill. But if I like get an EQ off and he doesn't go for rocks, I can revenge kill it with pretty much everything, and he can't come in and set rocks up for my Volcarona because I don't bring hazard removal this week. So I'm willing to sacrifice my Garchomp here because looking at the squad, like I have a fairly solid checks for Zard. I have solid checks for Ladias, and like the rest. Yes, Lucha, it would be nice if it takes rough skin damage, but besides that, like Garchomp isn't the biggest threat to his team anyway, so I just go for the EQ here. As he goes for the Earthquake, and his team goes for the Ice Punch, knocks me out. And here, first mistake I make is I think he took Life Orb damage instead of rough skin. I think it until the very end of the game that he is the Life Orb Life of Diggersby, which is super unfortunate for me. But anyway, you will see like what I do. I bring my Rachi and U-Turn out, I think. Yeah, I'm bringing him to go into like probably this thing here, and I can go into my packs. Just fire off a Toxic here to catch it with the Toxic. He goes for the DD. Doesn't matter too much. If he Earthquakes here, I can just I'm hazing here 100%. If he Earthquakes, he does like 70 to me, maybe 75 if he's Adamant. But after that, I can just go to my Yuxi, maybe as a pivot, go back into my Toxapex and pretty much stall this out. This is out with the Toxic damage. I can even like after the haze, I can pretty much like Ironhead flinch it down with Jirachi if I wanted to. So I go for the haze here. He makes an over prediction, goes for the Fire Punch, maybe predicting me to go into Uxie. But like, what does Uxie do back? I think that's a very bad play on his part. Like, if I go to Uxie, yes, he hits me with the Fire Punch for like 70, maybe 65. I didn't really count because, but like, what does Uxie do back? Like, I can't T-Wave him anymore. He outspeeds me and just 2-KOs me. So why would I go into Uxie on an Earthquake when I can't touch him anyway? So the Fire Punches I get off the haze. Here I will go for another Toxic, I think. Triggering him to go Ladias. He has no reason to sack his Zard and make the split correctly, which is nice. Gives me a free switch into my Jirachi now. I can pretty much stall this out. Goes for a Shadow Ball, predicts that, but that's 33, so yeah, no damage. Like you see, the first 6 turns are playing it perfectly. Really doing well, preventing rocks, getting the double Toxic off on Zard and Ladias. So really cool for me. Then I can just go for a wish in case he wants to stay and go for another Shadow Ball. But he goes for a wish himself, and I outspeed. I'm like just outspeeding modest ZY. So he's a very slow bulky Ladi. But anyway, I just go for the Iron Head here. No reason not to do that. I can just flinch it down knowing that I'm faster. And this thing can't beat me, especially if it's toxic. Like, no Ladi in the world can beat Jirachi here. Even if it's like Wish Calm Mind, but I can just like flinch it down as he goes into Tapu Fini on my next Iron Head. And this Tapu Fini, like, I don't know why it came in on the Jirachi. Like in the team preview, I thought this might be a Whirlpool trapping set with Taunt and Nature's Madness for packs, because if he's a trapping Fini that gets rid of packs, ZY looks really threatening. So I figured he might be that set, but I just stay in, go for another Iron Head trying to flinch it down. Like, he goes for Calm Mind, yeah sure, have fun. I can go into my into my Whimsicott as I want. So he goes for the Surf. I actually should have gone into Whimsicott here because I could have encored him into anything, but I just tried to flinch him down, which works here. And like I should have, like this is where I start to mess up kinda. I should have like just stayed and flinched it down, but I U-turn out, expecting to preserve this Fini. Like, what does he do? He needs to get momentum back with a switch to Zard at some point, even though it's toxic and shit like that. But like he has to do something here. But he stays in and allows me to basically flinch down his Fini, which even at +2 can't do KO me, so I'm 100% beating it 1 vs 1, unless he never flinches on my Iron Heads. But I only need one more flinch to kill it from the range he was at. But alas, so he goes for the Surf here. Fine with me. I can Encore him into that, or I can fire off a Leech Seed. I think I go for an Encore here, as he goes for another Surf. Then I'm trying to go for a Leech Seed here. It doesn't matter too much that I get low, because Whimsicott doesn't beat too much anymore anyway. Yes, it could like Encore Holucha if need be, but like I can still take one more hit, so it's whatever. I missed my Leech Seed, which is super annoying, because if I get the Leech Seed off, I actually stall this Fini out. Leech Seed plus Leftovers. I IV'd my Whimsicott in HP. That Leech Seed plus Leftovers give me enough HP back from a max HP Tapu Fini to stall it out with Substitute. Like, I always get 25% back and can stall, and like this would put him in a really bad spot, because he could just keep subbing, stall his Fini out. If he wants to switch out, I get another Leech Seed off, or a Moonblast on the Superior, which would be super nice, and I could Encore the Superior into Leech Storm, go into my Volcarona and start winning. Anyway, I missed the Leech Seed, super unfortunate of course, as you know, my luck in some years. I can go into my packs now, because Poison Jab is like it's doing a chill amount, and it can't have coverage for me anyway, so this is nice. In case he taunts, I go for the Poison Jab here, and actually hits the Superior, which takes 42, and now like I'm really thinking he has to switch out again. Like, what is this? Like, he can't beat me right now. At this point, I know I'm winning this game, at least 4-0, if not 5-0. Like, nothing on his team can really beat me. Yes, Zard can get a kill potentially on Whimsicott or shit like that, but besides that, I'm guaranteed winning this game. There's no way I'm losing it. But I make a misplayed switch out here, predicting him to not sack the Surf here, but as you see, just goes for the Leaf Storm. I figured he might wanted to sub there and go for Sub-Seed or Sub-Seed shenanigans, but he just fires off the Leaf Storm, and I'm like, okay, kind of annoying, but okay. I can go into my Rachi here. I think I fire off a Wish first, and then yeah, he gets a crit on my U-turn. Just super unfortunate, like it's super stupid. I go back into my packs because if this, I could go into my Volcarona, but if this is HP Rock, I lost right there because of crit. I could have taken like 2 Leaf Storms with the Wish back after, like, if I not got crit, but my packs lives a +4 Leaf Storm unless he's modest or like Metal Plate, but he actually reveals to be either modest or Metal Plate. So I'm in a bad spot. If he's HP Rock, I lose right here. So I go into my Volk and I can like just quiver up. He does 45 with the hidden power, and I'm like, I make a bad play again. I Quiverance up with it, which is my best play. But instead of quivering up once more, or roosting up and pretty much winning the game here, at +2 I pretty much beat everything. Like, everything dies. Especially if ZY gives me the sun. Like, I'm playing really badly here. Go for the Quiver Dance. Instead of roosting, I just attack here with the Fiery Dance. Don't get the boost. Had I gotten the boost, it would have been GG. As you will soon see, because this Holucha is not Misty Seed. But Zard comes in, and this Zard needs close to max HP investment to like have a chance of living a Z Fire Dance in the sun. And he actually brought a close to max HP Zard Y, which doesn't make any sense at all. Like really doesn't make any sense. It's like also another reason why I didn't quiver up on Serve was in case he was a Glare as his last spot. I didn't want to risk that obviously. So Inferno Overdrive does not kill the Zard because he brought some absolutely... I don't want to hate on him, he's a chill guy, but there's a absolute trash set. But anyway, he kills me with the Fire Punch, and now I'm like, oh fuck, yeah, that's annoying. And now Jirachi and Yuxi are left. Diggersby comes in, and as you know, I thought this was a life of Diggersby, so I figured I could just flinch it down with the Iron Head and then see what he wants to do. Like, Lucha, unboosted, can't really beat me anyway, so I'm in a very good spot. I go for the Iron Head here, but he reads to be scarfed, and I'm like, oh fuck, yeah, I lost this game. So Yuxi comes in, kills the Diggersby, gets chip off on the Finny, but I don't get the flinches that I need. Puts me in Sky Attack range, and I can't kill his Lucha. So this is week 1. Massive chokes on my part with Volcarona with packs in front of the Superior, but in my opinion, like it gave me a lot of information in case we play again. Like, I'm telling you now, if we play again, there is no way on earth that I'm losing this game. No way, no way. Guaranteed 4-0, guaranteed 5-0, whatever. Maybe even a 6-0. Like, this team, it wasn't badly constructed. Like, I knew Dragon Dance Zard was coming because, like, I have Pax and Blissey on my squad. Like, special Zard doesn't make sense. I knew Lucha was coming, but like, if I don't play my Pax so badly and it like doesn't bring modest Surf, which like just dies to fucking Garchomp all the time, even if I'm not Scarf. He like doesn't win at all with Lucha because I have my Pax, I have my Uxie, I have my Rachi. Crit on Rachi was on port as well. I could have like just played in and beat the Surf 1-1 if I wanted to, but yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. And yeah, we lose this game. Unfortunate, but not the end of the world. We got a chill matchup in week 2, and that should be fun. Like this match, I really I said this game to my boss Maddie and Gypsy. They were like no, Gypsy was like, yeah, said that was a French game. I knew exactly what he meant by that. He meant like, dude, what the fuck were you doing there? You played so badly. Well, I know that. I choked like numerous times in this game, but it's fine. I will bounce back. Maybe Walrein will make an appearance soon. I hope so, for sure. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next week. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like and comment if you enjoyed, and see ya.